Hey everyone! Welcome back. Today we're diving into a jaw-dropping piece of Cold War history that sounds like it's straight out of a comic book. Ever heard of a plan to blow up the moon? Buckle up, because we're about to explore Project A119, a United States government scheme from the 1950s that aimed to detonate a thermonuclear weapon on the moon. Sounds wild, right? Let's find out how and why this plan came to be. In 1958, as the Cold War was heating up, the United States Air Force launched a project so ambitious it could only be described as extraordinary. Known as Project A119, this plan was all about making a massive statement in the space race. Here's the backstory. On October 4, 1957, the Soviet Union shocked the world by launching Sputnik, the first artificial satellite. This move put the United States on high alert, sparking fears that the Soviets might gain a strategic edge in space. In response, America needed a grand gesture to prove its space prowess. And what could be more dramatic than blowing up the moon? To pull this off, the Air Force enlisted some of the brightest minds of the time. Enter Dr. Leonard Reifel, a prominent physicist, and his team from the Armor Research Foundation. They were tasked with studying the effects of a nuclear explosion on the moon, including how visible it might be from Earth. Among the team was a young graduate student named Carl Sagan. Yes, the future science communicator famous for Cosmos. His job was to calculate how the explosion's dust cloud would spread. The goal was to create a spectacular visual display. But there were two major questions. Would it work, and why would top scientists agree to this? During the Cold War, American scientists were deeply involved in national defense, driven by patriotism and the urgency of the era. Despite the seemingly outlandish nature of Project A119, many saw it as a chance for groundbreaking scientific discovery, from studying lunar chemistry to assessing the moon's subsurface structure. But what would a nuclear explosion on the moon actually look like? Without a thick atmosphere, there would be no dramatic mushroom cloud, just a lot of dust drifting away. The explosion would produce a flash of light visible from Earth, but the spectacular display was more of a publicity stunt than a scientific breakthrough. So, why did Project A119 ultimately get scrapped? The reasons remain speculative. Some argue it was due to concerns about contaminating the moon or the public backlash over defacing the lunar surface. Others suggest the United States realized that landing a man on the moon might be a more impressive and viable achievement. And that's a wrap on this incredible piece of Cold War history. If you enjoyed this dive into one of the most bizarre plans ever conceived, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating stories from history. Drop your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.